I really wish that didn't abruptly stop like that. Um, as I am only half an hour late. No, actually, I'm 39 minutes late, and for that I am truly sorry. But I will be playing for a whole hour. Sorry for the lateness. Woke up decently earlier than I have been lately. Worked out, showered because I have a meeting later on today. Like super showered, not like regular shower. Regular shower is obviously every day, but like super shower, like scrub really hard to the point, like everything comes off. Um, um, but I'm here now. That's the important thing, right? Right. I'm glad we're all in agreement of that. And with that being said, let me start by saying, hey guys, welcome to the stream. What happened last time was the entire sanctum got demolished. People dying left and right, dead bodies everywhere. The Empire took Nephi- Nephilia, yeah, the girl with the pink top. She was taken, done, taken, and she left behind a message for me by a dying comrade, whose name I think is pronounced Neroxia. And she was like, go to the church, which is where I'm at right now. I know that the Empire has Nephilia. I know, alright, I'm pretty sure that Thancred, the guy that we met in the way beginning, and everybody that we kind of encountered, except for Neroxia, I did not see the dead bodies yesterday. So, I'm pretty sure they're alive somewhere. I thought I was going to meet them here. Happens to not be the case. There we go. Right. So we are going to figure out where this game is going to take us. And I got some comments yesterday about what does a samurai really look like up close? So, okay, that's actually all good and dandy. So, did I fuck up? No, just for some reason it's taken up. Okay, there it is. So my character looks kind of beastly, like I am, and he looks so badass. Even when he pulls out his sword, it's like, okay, your character's badass, but like, it's kind of like a fever dream. Like I myself can't even imagine him kind of looking like this. Yeah, I'll let you guys see, and like the way he looks a little bit too cool. So like, yeah, like it's interesting is cool, is cool, interesting, cool, but like it just doesn't seem to fit like the character, or it doesn't seem to fit Sirius. I can actually say that because like he is his own character. He has done his own thing. He's just had his own adventures. Um, he has made his own friends, had his own heartbreaks. Like, you know, and the mask is kind of like, you know. Says I really don't know. Like I might, I don't know, like think of a way to incorporate him, at least this samurai persona of his. But for right now, cool. So yeah, let's get on top of it. I've been talking for holy crap almost 5 minutes. So let's get into it. 5 minutes of prep behind the scenes. 5 minutes of me explaining what just happened and some other cool notes. And now into the game. So let's get into it. Marquez has a personal request to make of you. Excuse me, Sirius. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horror ledge. How it's not log. Anyway, which was found in the pocket of a man who brought here for burial. Interesting. I wonder what that's all about. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinkered with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my state to obtain a ballpoint chisel, and a pair of needle-nose pliers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best person to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. You know, I could have footed the bill. I mean, like, you know, I'm not broke like most people. My friend just told me that her son, one, has come over, older son, of course, and two, that he's kind of on the hard to motivate side. So, yeah. Also, me and my girlfriend working out today, and then showering. Yep. So we video called each other. I worked out. I showered while she was on video call, and talked a little bit afterwards. Like, we haven't done something like that in a long time. Like, usually whenever we talk, it's through voice messages, because, like, I'm always doing one thing or another. In this case, the game hasn't loaded it in. Okay. Because it should be literally right here. And I don't think it's in the building. Yeah, it's definitely too far. It's saying that it's literally right in front of me, but I am not seeing anything. So what I'm going to do... Oh, see, there it is. I was about to go do stuff. My character was tripping. Will point chisel, you say, and a pair of needle nose pinchers. I don't know why I was saying pliers. Needle nose pinchers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. Yada yada yada. Weighted comb board. I wanted to see what it was called. Falls balls. I mean, yes, that should be significant payment. Nice doing business with you. Obviously, overpaid. Don't even know you, sir. Yeah, something's definitely wrong. Like, I must be trying to, like, something must be downloading in the background. Which one would think, oh, that should stop these things from being awesome. But here we are. It's preventing me from showing you the true awesomeness of Sirius. Have you bought the tools I requested? That I did. I ballpoint chisel, and Nino's pinchers. So yeah. Something occurred to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own. Daftly? Yeah. Manipulating the clockwork mechanism. And there was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motion countless times before. Pardon me, Sirius. This was a mistake. Please give the horror laws to Sister L. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it's best that it be returned to him. Well, we do have this strange device, so the question is, since we weren't able to decipher what it was, not really, maybe we can find a way to decipher where it came from. Maybe find out who the man is. Oh, luckily, damn it, that guy's probably dead. That's probably the dude right there. Good day to you, Sirius. Have you come to pay your respect to this man? Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Oh, so it's like a clock! It's like a clock! That makes sense. That makes absolute sense. Mayhaps they were more common in Gerlimald. I'm given to understand that its cities are filled with all manners of amazing technologies. Marquis said it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhaps more importantly, how did Marquis manage to repair this device? I knew he had talents of the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. So the watch was from the Empire, the people who destroyed my sanctuary. You gonna? Okay. Boom. Okay, talk lady. Sister L is staring at you with great sadness in her eyes. I recognize you now, Sirius. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. Yeah. I apologize for discussing this upsets. I apologize for discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. I wish that was a choice. Granted, I know it would be the right thing to do, but I don't know. Wait. Like an all. Alright, that's a loading area. That's interesting. I'm because of whatever's going on with my internet today. God, I really hope you guys are not suffering and like watching this in like a slideshow motion, because that would be truly heartbreaking. Truly heartbreaking. Bike trip. Bike trip. That's an awesome outfit. Man, it looks better on me. I'm not sure if he's able to do that. I always forget to do this every time. I really wish there was an easier, like... VB Shopkeep. You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. I can see we got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. You say that like, oh dear Lord, is this how you guys carry? You guys take care of bodies horribly. No one has come to claim them, so off to the lynch yard they go. But thankfully, you don't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. This was the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damned Imperials. I don't know what the quarrel they had with these folks, and I'm sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. I say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? No, never mind. Any roads, there's a carriage coming to haul the bodies to Lynchard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks starting to turn. Yeah, some of them looks familiar. Hey, that guy back there has the samurai outfit. That green one over here? Hold on. Zoop, jumping over bodies. Oh, Nicolas actually dead. Something I thought she was alive. Or at least like on the verge of it. This outfit I kinda... Not one, but I wonder what my guy looks like in it. Anyway. Oh, if I didn't collect the other bodies. I'm a strong man to carry 3 full-grown adults. 3. Oh no, I'm carrying 4 full-grown-ass adults. I want that stand. Sorry. Is that stand she's doing? What happened to the big fella? Oh, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they're complaining if you're rough. Mother... I almost want to grab this guy up. I almost want to beat him. I can't though, because the game doesn't allow me to do so. Disrespectful. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. I am surrounded by lazy people. Surrounded by lazy people. Nice hair. Oh, you're a paladin too. What kind of sword is that? Let me put on some clothes. Let me pull out the sword. I'm sorry, the fuck? That's like kind of Transformer? Ooh, that's interesting. I probably won't wield it because I like my big ass black sword. I don't remember seeing you ever. Hey, kitty. It's kind of sad. moment of silence. I should have done that! I can't do that now. I can do it here. So I remember what I'm doing. I'm kind of mad you did that. I'm kind of mad you did that. There. For some ungodly reason, this is why I have to start that off. Turn that off. Boom. Okay. I want to turn off NPCs. Damn it. There's no way. Okay, that's fine. I think. I'm gonna go in here. This kind of works. I'm kind of okay with this. I do need I need borders. Sorry guys. Sorry. The rest of the bodies here. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. I hate these people. This should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the wind shard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. You mean my work here is done? Done with that for a second. Okay, so take that away. Time to ride. And the loading must be done, or the saving, downloading, whatever my computer was doing, updating, God knows what, must be done, because that was actually quick. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. I found out that people are worthless. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago. I teleported here and drove up here on a bike. How? Logic, whatever. We have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do whatever we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Hopefully you do better than the last guys. I didn't think I could put that on. I'm pretty sure I could put these on, but like, you know. can't put on the headband. I don't know how to switch things between characters either. So, but I have never seen anything like this though. I'll keep it. Maybe. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one who we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with the Sylphic traditions. You know, people here, you're right. Bury me not in the lone prairies. I get that. Appropriate weather for current situation. Can I squeeze through? Woo. Guys, I have some bad news, and I got some bad news. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I cannot imagine the literal amount of stress this activity within itself could carry. Nicolas, but this one does not understand. So this is what happened. Humaxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such stress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? This one have not requested further aid. We were attacked. Nicolas, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Nicolas, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Nicolas went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Nicolas at the end. Tell this one that Nicolas was brave. Tell this one that Nicolas did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Nicolas home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. Sorry. When the time comes for Walking One to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones will not have Nicolas' death be for naught. These ones will fight. I came a long way. I came a long way to do the right thing. I'm trying. I should probably move my camera. I'm looking at me. I'm not looking at any kind of message or anything. I'm just looking at me, looking at the camera. Oh, that's a fat chicken. That's a real fat chicken. I hate how confusing sometimes this place can be. Okay, so it must be the other exit. Shit. How? How did I screw that up? Oh yeah, because I was supposed to just keep going. Okay, I shouldn't have taken that turn. It looks like, yeah, okay. I get that. I get that now. I thought it was a bad guy back there, and I'm like, I never seen a bad guy back there like that. Hey, L. We thank you for your service to the church and to the Sylphs. Yeah, sure. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we interred the remaining scions to the lynch yard. Perhaps you will wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Sirius. So for anybody who hasn't known what my character's backstory is, he left his homeland because of a very similar situation. And rather than fighting, he left. And it was a situation where he felt that he was responsible for, and to a certain degree he was. And now here all over again. I think that's one of the reasons why, like, because when I make characters, it is a part of me. And that's all I'm going to say in relation to that. But, like, the idea that this has happened before, and it is happening again. I can almost feel the urge, like, just leave and go to another place. Go do something else. Leave these people to their own stuff. The Empire's too strong for just one person to fight. But I've gotten stronger. We've gotten stronger. We have gotten better, and we have learned tricks, and we have failed, and we have succeeded, and I believe that this time we're going to make things a lot different here. In this roleplay of mine. And everything else. Marquise believes he is being watched. Who's that person? I'm not imagining it, Sirius. I'm not imagining it, Sirius. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It's as if I'm under observation. It's the words that you're using that makes me think that maybe I should put a sword in you now. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know, I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Let's do it. It's nighttime or... When? When did that happen? It was just daytime. It was just daytime. When? How? How? Because I'm resourceful. And I know parkour. Let me back up a little bit. You're being watched. Nope. They're being dead. Imperial scum. Stomp on your body, please know that I would. Alright, so there's no quick way to get back up. Might tell me if I'm Lynn. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me, but why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. And my anger and rage has prevented that from being an option. I know in story it wasn't going to be an option, but realistically, I should have asked where he came from and what he was doing here. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Ill. Yep, you know what? His name Father Ill. Must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Hey, Father Ill. I know we were like literally 2 feet away, but like, you know, what's up? Have him for a friend. That's such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Do you notice anything distinct about his garb or possessions? Really? Not something I can equip. Not something I can equip. So, yeah, this is Garlean steel, which means the man who's watching Marquise was from the Empire. Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Sounds about right to me. I'm gonna give you sleeves. There you go. Wait, I don't know that. I know this stuff. Again, I bring no water.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
I'm not sure how I feel about you being here, but...
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
Sid? Sid? Sid?
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
For any Final Fantasy fan, this is huge!
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right.
Explain.
Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
His family was... There was a fire. That is all that needs to be said there.
But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Right.
Who are you?
That is definitely a question that I've been more or less asking for a very long time on who this kid is. Like, even though the kid probably, like, well, you know, oh, my name is insert name here. But, like, that doesn't explain who he is and why this kid seems so, you know, effing mysterious.
Alfie no Leveilleur,
That's
at
right.
your service.
That means nothing, though.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all.
Checks out.
The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled.
I see where you're going with this, kid.
If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
You kind of said it kind of suddenly, and it kind of makes me want to punch you in the face.
It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Starting to look a little bit more like I said.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Alright, I don't care who you are or what you're about in life. That, in its own line, freaking awesome. Freaking bloody good. Alright, Sid. Father Il has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate, and that Master Sid would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Sirius. You wish to find this airship, right? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise. That was a geek look. I just did a gym look to the camera, like, but like yeah, Enterprise, Star Trek. If you didn't know, now you know. Which grows popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the great Gooby Wall of Udall. It states that the Enterprise fell northwest of the Gridanian towards Corathas. Corathas? If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Fallground Flat, the closest settlement to Corathas. Mayhaps the Serpents stationed there have record of the events that transpired that day. I'd hope that you might rest for your journey for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid. Sirius. I wonder if someone called himself Sid, so it would be like Sid. Whilst you were catering to the company of buffoons, every whim. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was gathering information on our feathered foe. I don't know what that means. As a result, I was not present when the Garleans came. I suppose we should be grateful for our good fortune, though it matters little should Garuda grow powerful enough to bring Rosa to heel. It's Enterprise. I've heard that name before, but where? Well, it is your ship, so I'm gonna guess that's how. Bada bing, bada boom. Bing to the boom. Go zoom zoom. I'm gonna fix this real soon. So the TV that I use to play games on does not have all the resolutions that I play games on, which is weird, and I cannot figure out how to fix that. Hey, Serpent. Is there all I can assist you with, sir? Enterprise. You speak Master Sid's ship, yes? I need not refer to the records. I know that ship was sighted over. That's right, we came across it, right? Was sighted overhead 5 years ago. Clearly bound for Corthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. I also realized the engineers aren't there either. Like the bodies of the engineers I didn't pick up. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vort. Yep, Vort. At the Spire. Vort at the Spire, yep. He was on duty that day and saw with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is that you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Sid's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Well, I'll figure out a way. In the meantime, let's get to going. Here, Vort. You have come to search for Vort? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snow came to Corthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. You now come with... I need to be level 60. Because I found something out last night. Hold on. Get a little bit closer to you. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Too close. Good. 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 There we go. And what do you have to offer? Yo, no. I know that, and I know that. So I just be getting that coin. Alright. This was the eve of the Battle of Catharsis. Cathartu, whatever. 5 years ago. I held the Spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I've ever seen split the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wait to still be somewhere in Corthus. The astrologians, yeah, at the observatorium, maybe, may have records which could help. But to obtain them, you may need to deal with the Guardian, yeah, who controls the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Denamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nonetheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider proving your services to the soldier who guards the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, the little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Sir, we don't even go places. We teleport. My 1 o'clock is telling me. Dude, where's my pad? Okay, so sorry guys, real quick. Okay, main notes. Yep. Oh, shit. Sorry, this is what you guys had to look at? I feel bad. Alright, so, I'm really out here in the cold of Australia. Alaska out here. You know what I realized? I haven't really used my Chocobo recently. I kind of wanted to fight it, but it wouldn't be an experience. More level 2. 8 more levels. And then I am going to wreck everything. The Empire won't know what I'm going to hit them. That's a long title. I'm wasn't even going to try to repeat. You little things of samurai. That's adorable. You know what? I've always been more fond of winter. Does that make sense? Does that check out? Summertime, I'm kind of like, oh, it's freaking hot, bro. I'm not fucking bothered. But wintertime, I'm like, I'm naturally hot. So if I get too hot, there's a window right here. I just jump out the window, and that seems kind of ridiculous. But I'm on the first floor here, so I can jump out the window and just land in the snow and just kind of like, you know. All right, Mass Vigilante. Excuse me, can you repeat that? Do you wish to offer your services to house do you dare? Maybe. And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Huh, how absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Isgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer searcher to strangers. Yep. And I'm gonna bug you until you do, though. So, you know, there's that. Sir Ludovox is doing his utmost to intimidate you into leaving. I'm bigger than you. And your race isn't exactly like, you know, known to handle punches. Okay. Helion, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take the shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not disturb me while I am on duty. We've stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I will have use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds in the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durendare, as is mine. Rest is cool, we ride. Overnight. I guess it's something about each of these. Cool. Because I am not one to allow such injustice. This time. Oh, good. I'm stunned. I will not let that happen yet. You're dead now. Did you just end up on the ground? Anyway. Come on, bud. I need you up. You got things to do. If it wasn't for you, sir, I'd reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I pray the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform our superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Because that was the Imperials. Pretty sure. I didn't look at their names. I guess my heart is not as filled as much hate as it should be. I guess I just wanted to help the guy. That seemed weak. I just want to be able to help someone, you know? Yeah. My alarm would always say I have about 5 minutes. I'll turn this mission in, get the points for it, and then we'll be done with the stream and I have other things to do today. But such a long title. I must say I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I say I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to traditions, but it does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that this is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse the records. Pray proceed to the observatory, that place, and introduce yourself to Edmil. We're gonna see Edmil real quick, if y'all don't mind. If that's okay with you. You know, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna go see Emil. We're gonna see Emil right now. We're gonna go up these steps to go see Emil right now. Before the end of the stream, we're gonna go up these steps right now, right here, to use a person. So I got this recently. Come on, kitty. Don't let them. The gentleman comes in search. The glasses look weird. In search for the airship. This is highly unorthodox. What else could Sir Ludovox be thinking? Is it true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations? However, because this information is used to chart Darbian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers looking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrolog. With someone above us. Yep, cool, I'm on it. You didn't have to learn your name. Dang you. That's a lot of steps. And no railings too. Like, can you imagine tripping? I couldn't imagine tripping. That'd be the end of it. It'd be game over. Mid-air gone, yep, this is how I end. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you're asking? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Helion's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a mission airship, of all things. Pardon the intrusion for Lemont. Yeah, sure. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent. Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Bill. Yeah, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandar Knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Corathans 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snow now comes quickly in Corathans. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind in the danger hidden in the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a singular landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you aided that house in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nonetheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. This is where we end our momentarily. Well, this is where we put a pause button on this. For like a whole week? Wow, yo. This is a horrible place to kind of like, put a stamp on. But usually I go back to my apartment. Like end game to end, and just chill there until next time. But no, it's right here. I'm right here. Only makes sense to do that. So with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next level. Later. Well, next stream. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Sorry. Later.